Hello there, and today I'm playing some Hunt Showdown, which is a really cool and interesting battle royale game with some unique aspects because you're also hunting a bounty, and the bounty is a big boss fight that you have to do, which is really interesting, and it's just got a great atmosphere because as you can hear, there are a lot of sounds in the game, and all these sounds you can use to spot enemies and basically, yeah, it's just really interesting take on a battle royale genre. So this is actually my second match that I'm playing multiplayer with a random squad mate. Here we were going into a tower which didn't really end well, and I figured, oh no, this is not good. My second match dead instantly, but luckily my teammate didn't let me down and came to my rescue. But yeah, it's a really fun game. So I haven't played that much, but I'm really enjoying it so far. So in this match, luckily I was brought back to life, but we were pinned down because there's only one bounty in this round. So everybody is coming to the place where we are because we accidentally stumbled across the location of the boss. So here my teammate gets down, so I'm still like, oh shit, this is the end. We're not gonna make it out of here, but luckily I managed to get him up as well. So I returned the favor, which felt great. But yeah, we had to get out of here, but because it's just, we're pinned down, everybody knows where we are. So what we decided to do is we left the town. As you can see, I'm now outside of the town, so we could flank all the attackers because there were multiple teams. Because I believe all the teams in this round were duos. So as you can see, I spot a guy over here. We've been tailing him for a while, and yeah, I'm just entering a big gunfight with him. Isn't going that well, but then he's down. I'm not sure whether I killed him or somebody else. I think I actually got the kill for this, because later I figured out that how many kills I got, and I think I have to have that one count, because otherwise I'm not seeing where all the kills come from. But anyway, I'm trying to go and loot his body for some extra gear, but then I spot there's another hunter on the loose, and beautiful headshot. Beautiful headshot. That felt really good to get the headshot, but my teammate and I are really far apart. So before I head back though, I felt like I had to go and grab some loot just to see if I get some extra first aid kits or anything. Luckily I did, and then I decided to go back to the other side and help my teammate. But of course there was a second body to loot, and you know, looting is just there's something about it. You have to go for it. So I'm scouting around, trying to see if anybody is still watching my area, which I thought they weren't. So I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna go for it, grab a little bit of extra loot, then head over to my teammate and hopefully, yeah, support him wherever he needs, because there's still some other teams in the area, so it's still pretty intense. As you can see, I get shot out of nowhere, so I'm thinking I'm just going to book here. I'm not gonna stick around, not try to loot that guy. Can't be that important. Let's get back to the teammate and make sure that we can work together to flank out the remaining teams, hopefully, because in this game, if you die, your character that you leveled, all the gear it collects, you will lose it. At least once you've passed a certain level. I'm still in the low level phase, so if I die, I believe I can keep my character. I'm not quite sure how that works, but I know that is a feature of the game, which makes it really interesting. So you really have to level your guys, get them better trades, get them better weapons, etc., which is a really interesting aspect again for a battle royale. So okay, my teammate is still fighting. I'm not sure where exactly the enemies are, but I am in a good spot because I'm a little bit to the side of him. So I'm thinking to flank it, but I don't know who is fighting, and I hadn't figured out voice yet, but luckily my teammate started pinging some locations, so I'm thinking I should be able to go from the side if I stay over here. So I figured it was somewhere around the train, but I didn't really see anything. It was really quiet also. So a little bit creepy because I didn't want to get headshotted again. Teammate is coming my way, so now I'm definitely thinking they should be somewhere around the train because he's shooting. But I still can't spot anything. I'm looking, can't see them, so he's pinging them again. And now I'm thinking, that's on my side. So I should be able to see them. And there we go. I spot them. Another great headshot, and I must admit, that felt really good, getting 2 of those nice headshots. I tried to... Yeah, he's really proud of me, but I just trying to talk back, but I still couldn't figure out which button voice chat was. Okay, so here I'm just gonna grab some loot of the one I killed, because I just wanted to get some extra items. And my teammate is now rushing into the fight for the boss, because that is a part of the game, as I told you earlier, which I think is really interesting to have this element in a battle royale. So I'm rushing in to try and help with the boss, because I wanna kill a boss as well. So I'm seeing the boss, but my teammate starts yelling at me because apparently there were a lot more people around. So yeah. Still not figuring out how to talk back to him, but luckily I was able to understand him, because also the voice chat wasn't really as loud as the game noises, as you can see or hear. But fortunately his message came across, and we're now hunting the remaining teams, because I believe there's only one team left at this point, which is like crazy to think of. That there's only one team left, and I think I got 3 kills so far. So there are like 2 guys, maybe a little bit more. So he's pinging again. I'm thinking of getting the flank. Another great headshot. By this point, I think I got another one. I figured out how to talk to him. So I say to him that I got another one. Then we're still looking around, because there should be a couple of more. He spots them, he starts fighting again. So I'm trying to flank, because the flanking really worked great for us so far. So I'm thinking, I'm just trying to flank. So he starts pinging the train. So I know they should be somewhere around there. Can't see them though, so I decide to flank around a little bit. Because I want to be able to... Yeah, the flanking just really worked well for us. So I'm just trying to see where they are, but I couldn't really spot anything. Here, I couldn't understand him, because he was too far away, apparently. But I hear more shooting, I hear explosions. So I'm like, I should be able to see those people, but never saw them. But I figured he killed the last of the players. And now we're going in for the boss fight, which, again, I just love the fact that this is also an element of the game. Well, we were lucky enough to be able to clear the lobby. So we're the last hunters in this lobby. Everybody else is dead, so we don't really have to fear or think about anybody coming in and third-partying us. So that's great. We just have to fight a big, scary-looking, angry pig monster. I don't know exactly what this is supposed to be, but it's pretty scary. Not as scary though. There's also a spider, which I encountered during my tutorial missions. That was really creepy, but this one seemed to be kind of okay. He's running around, and I didn't really have the best weapon for this, because my weapon really fires really slow. So I just had to stay as far away from the beast as I could and try to hit him as much as I could while he was running around. So I think we did a great job though. We managed to get him fairly soon. My teammate had much better weapons for this. But yeah, we did it. I think my microphone should work now.
Oh, there you go, your mic's working.
Ah, great. Nice job, man. Oh, no worries, it's only my second match, so I'm still getting familiar with everything. Yeah.
Second match, man. You're doing fucking awesome.
Yeah, well, the flanking really helped.
Yeah, that's my tactic. I always flank. I always try to get different positions so that they don't peek the same spot and get headshots.
Yeah, that really worked, because I could headshot a couple of guys because of your distractions.
Yeah.
So here I decided to turn up the volume a
Yeah, I
little
saw
bit.
you were shooting that guy in the tower over there. So, he shot at you, then I shot at him.
Yeah.
Let's go loot him.
So for my first match, I think this went great. We went around looting all the hunters who were dead around this encampment. Really fun first match, or well, second match actually. Really enjoyed myself in this game. Also a little bit lucky, of course, because I do realize that it could be a lot more difficult at different times. But I'm really enjoying the game, so I hope you enjoyed this video as well and want to see more, because definitely I'm going to play this game more, because I'm just getting to know the game, as you can clearly see by the fact that I didn't even figure out the voice chat in this game yet. But 4 kills in 1 match for me in my second match, really happy with that. And I maybe even made a new friend because the teamwork, even though we couldn't communicate, was really nice.
Right. GG, man.
Yeah, GG. Nice match.
Yeah. It's not always like that, though.
I figured.
Alright, man. See you around.
See ya.
Feel free to add me.
Alright, so that is also it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, really enjoyed this. So if you want to stick around, don't forget to subscribe. And hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.